Humanity today faces a multi-dimensional crisis. This humanitarian and environmental crisis, which has its root in the capitalist system, has been accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic, while ecological disasters and climate change are threatening the existence of humanity and life on Earth. The increase of poverty and hunger among millions of people occurs alongside the vast accumulation and concentration of wealth. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's 2021 report noted that 30% of the world's population does not have access to adequate food. This means that 2.37 billion people do not get the nutrients they need to survive. COVID-19 has not only cost millions of lives across the world, but the acute pressure the pandemic and lockdowns have put on the global economy has resulted in a massive increase in unemployment, disruptions to the food supply, and a decline in aid. Right now, 11 people are likely dying every minute from acute hunger, now outpacing COVID-19 fatalities. During the pandemic, agribusiness companies and corporate lobbies worked to capture spaces of democratic global governance. Citing worsening hunger, some called on governments to lift the ban on the use of GMOs. Big businesses took advantage to work with policymakers to relax laws that protect natural resources. Meanwhile, the majority of small peasants who produce 70% of the world's food in harmony with nature are living in poverty and hunger, with scarce access to land, home, or healthcare. The people remain at the margins, while the state and big business work together to use our planet's rich resources to accumulate wealth instead of sustaining and supporting the people. Only peasants and their active participation in shaping food policies can lead to a lasting solution.
The principle of food sovereignty is based on equality, justice, and the sovereignty. So, practicing food sovereignty means we need to develop the self-reliant and self-sufficient economy, localized economy. We have to ensure the rights of the people to the productive resources. That is food sovereignty.
E há também uma necessidade de se discutir o acesso à terra, o acesso às políticas públicas de produção e o acesso à semente. Portanto, o monopólio da terra, da semente e dos meios de produção tem levado ao aumento do fome e da miséria. E, portanto, é fundamental discutirmos cada vez mais a soberania alimentar, como direito dos povos de decidirem sobre a sua produção, o que produzir, onde produzir e o que fazer com a sua comida.
Women peasants have central role in agriculture. We have to realize that. For the last many years, women are playing very important role in the agriculture, and due to the neoliberal policies, we know what's happening. Neoliberalism is destroying the local economies. It is impacting the rural livelihoods. It is grabbing the resources. That's why many people from the rural area, they are displaced. Many are migrating into different areas. So it's mostly the women peasants who are sustaining the agriculture in rural area, mostly in developing countries. So we have to realize this scenario, this situation, and we have to address this feminization of agriculture. That means female having the prominent role in all regard of the agriculture today. So our organization is prioritizing the participation and engagement of women peasants in the decision making role in our organization. Agroecology is a practice based on food sovereignty, and that is done in harmony with nature. It is a biodiversity-based ecological agriculture. That's why in practicing agroecology, in practicing food sovereignty, we are not only conserving the environment, we are not only conserving the biodiversity, we are also helping the farmers, helping the people to adapt with the climate crisis. Actually, we say that peasants agriculture cools the planet. So I think food sovereignty, the practice of food sovereignty guarantees the agrarian transformation, the rural transformation and sustainable development of agriculture.
É fundamental também discutirmos e nos somarmos com todas as lutas na defesa da soberania alimentar, na defesa da vida, é uma vida plena e principalmente da soberania popular dos povos.